Hey, my beautiful subscribers. Yarn in my mouth. Okay, so let's get one thing gay and two things straight. Or one thing straight and two things gay. Whatever. Anyway, so I want to give a shout out to Crafty Crocheter. He mentioned me in one of his videos. Go check him out. Great tutorials. A whole lot of different stitches and patterns to follow. So anyway, just want to say a special thank you to Michael, Crafty Crocheter. I really appreciate your shout outs. It just makes me, I don't know, it just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But anyway, so I am so excited. Because I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to come in. I've seen everybody else get it at their location, but let's just go ahead and, stop beating around the bush. So they didn't have them at my local Michael's. Shocker there. I feel like my Michael's is, I don't know what, piece of yarn from another scheme. Okay, anyway, so I had to go to the flea market to pick up something from somebody. Anyway, so went to the flea market, looked around. The only thing I bought, and I know you're probably going to, be like, you don't need those. Okay, I bought some pinwheels. Okay, they are sour cream and onion flavored, amazing. The other two flavors was like smoky bacon and funnel cake, pork rinds. Amazing. I haven't dug into any of them yet. I did sample them before I bought them, so I had a total of 3. 3 pieces. That was it. Okay, so back to this. This is in the color. This is the Caron Smash Cake or Smash Cakes. I absolutely love. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We are going to turn on. Let's see. I'm trying to get. Yeah. This is the start of the show. So let's make it the start of the show. And for some reason, my light, like, it's been flickering for some reason. Anyway, so look at these beautiful colors. I mean, it's like just. I showed these to my roommate today, and he was like, "That looks like the Cheshire Cat," and I was like, "Oh my god, it is." So I'm kind of debating, and I don't do, I don't make these, and I've already attempted to make 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is like super fun. I thought about doing like a corner to corner blanket, because I mean, I have no problem making shawls and cover ups and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, and not only that, but you see progression quicker doing a corner to corner, and then you decrease. So I'm like, okay, well, one half of it I'll use this scheme as the Cheshire Cat. The other side of it, I'll do the Alice colors, maybe, or find something that kind of resembles like the Mad Hatter. But anyway, love this color. But wait, there's more. This one. Love this one. This one to me screams Rocky. I mean, not Rocky. Little Shop of Horrors. Like, I just love it. Like, you got the, I mean, the camera just does not do this justice at all. This is the color, I'm blind, Turquoise Punch. And all of these are exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the color. This one is Blackberry. Love this. And it's so soft. But anyway, each skein is, hold on, medium 4-weight. Recommended needle size 5 millimeter. Recommended hook size is 5.5. And then it's 8 ounces. 8 ounces, 227 grams, 432 yards, and 395 meters. Honestly, I think this one is my new obsession. I mean, like, it's beautiful. Okay, which they all are. But so far, my two favorites are the very first two that I just showed you. This one, I have kind of gotten into it just a little bit. But yes, on top is where I started to make it and making like a corner to corner, and I just didn't like the way it was working up. So this to me, it screams Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, I don't know if we can maybe adjust that to where it's more light. There we go. Love the colors. So it reminds me of Sally. Now, I got this because I saw a sweater on Pinterest and I was like, please, I can make that. So Jack and Sally. So 1/2 Jack, 1/2 Sally. You know? Sorry, my hook's about to fall. Okay. So, like I said, I kind of already got into it. I made a corner to corner, and I just didn't like the way it was working up. And I was like, well, let's, try for the sweater, the hexagon sweater, like, you had originally planned. And I don't know if I have any like negatives on this. I know if you work this like 5 different ways, it's going to look 5 different ways, like as far as like the color pooling and everything. I don't know how I feel about the colors yet. I'm just going to try and do like a few rows and see how that goes. Now, I am making a hexagon sweater, so therefore it's going to have 6 sides instead of 4. Because what was going through my mind is, if I do like the hexagon sweater, it's going to look more patchwork like Sally. But as far as a corner to corner, I mean, I personally didn't like the way it was working up, because like it kind of took away from the Sally aspect of it. So I didn't do it. There's a whole bunch of crap behind me on my ottoman, which is literally like my catch-all place. But the reason why all that stuff is there, before you start, coming for me in the comments, the reason why that stuff is there is because, well, a big portion of it is the chunky yarn. Um, as I have to make a blanket out of it. Um, I don't technically need it till like October or whatever, but I want to try and like go ahead and get it done. It's just a matter of me going to my best friend's house, which I don't mind going over there. It's just I've had a lot to do. There is a sweater right there that I just made. There's a red and blue bag that I just made. I mean, I've been busy. I've been busy. Um, and again, I'm about to make another sweater. Why, I don't know, but the sweater that I saw on Pinterest was cute. But I think this is going to be better. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. But uh, again, to the crafty crocheter, I love your work. I greatly appreciate every shout out that you've given me. Especially like Creative Grandma. Y'all need to check her out. Her tutorials are great. Her grandson Cody is an awesome crocheter. He's the one who does most of the swatches for the videos. And, you know, like Michael, the crafty crocheter, was talking about, was, you know, like hyper masculinity. Okay, yes, I'm gay, Michael's gay, you know, whatever. But the thing is, like, just because you crochet doesn't necessarily mean, you know, like you're less of a man or whatever. I mean, you know, it's a hobby. I mean, I know a few straight men that crochet, but you know, it's like our our time period now is horrible. You know, like there's so much judgment on, you know, what's masculine or what's feminine, you know. And I'm not getting political. I'm about to get off my soapbox, but you know, I mean, even when I was growing up, you know, I was either a preteen or 13 when I wanted to start crocheting. You know, and my grandmother was basically one of those people. No, you don't need to learn to crochet. Crochet is for women. Well, I mean, so? I mean, just because, like, what was that one commercial? Whatever you can do, I can do better, you know? So, she taught me very little. I knew how to make chains, and I knew a couple stitches, but that was literally it. And she used to crochet a lot, especially for Christmas. She used to make Christmas stockings all the time. I don't know what happened to mine. It probably got lost in one of my mini moves. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so, did I do that right? Oh, nope. Found it. But anyway, you know, it's like, but I guess girls being tomboys, I guess, that's acceptable. But, you know, like, a kid wanting to learn, you know, a skill that you know is bad? Question mark? I mean, whatever. Um, but anyway, so uh, I also finished. I don't know if I ever. I can't remember the last video that I did, but it was. I made a Granny Rocco bag. I do want to do a tutorial on that for us, only because I have been looking for this pattern ever since Passionate Kelsey made it. She said what the YouTube channel's name was, which is like Island Crochet or something like that. But I could never. God, I have the hiccups. I could never find the pattern. Well, and not only that, but I really thought that this bag was just, it was like brand new. No. Somebody had a video, the Fiber Spider. He had a tutorial, and it was from 7 years ago. So this Granny Rocco bag that everybody has been falling in love with is old. It's not old, but you know, it's not new. It has been relevant for a while. So, but I think I am going to do a tutorial on that. And I don't know why my voice is squeaking. But, you know, whatever. So, anyway, I'm really not happy with the way this is working up. To me, it's more like I don't know, the colors are very, like, they're really dull and like, in the scheme, right? They're kind of dull. But when you start working it up, they are super bright. But I think I might be able to get away with Sally. I don't know. I don't know yet. So this might be, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, it's not Screaming Sally like it was in the cake. There's another yarn that will go with Sally. I do know that. So let's start on this one. And this one, and I don't know who. I'm trying to think of who directed Little Shop of Horrors. I can't remember. I have to look that up. Like, if it was a Tim Burton movie, like, that'd be great. I could, you know, pair it up with pair it up with the Cheshire Cat, you know, but whatever. And I've been saying whatever a lot. Oh well. So, as I'm working, and the thing is, like, this yarn is amazing. It really is. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's do a corner to corner on this one, just for funsies. And I know this wasn't supposed to be like a yarn review or swatch or anything. I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow on this one. I do love these colors, though. These colors are so pretty. Okay, there's one color that I am kind of mad that I did not get. And it was the green one. I can't remember the name of it. Mixed Up Mint, I think. I'm really mad that I didn't get it. Only because, like, it was really pretty, and I love green. I love the color green. My walls are green, my shirt's green. I have literally like 2 cubby holes, almost 3 cubbies full of green yarn. Didn't really get into the go green movement, but you know, I just like the color green. So far, it's looking pretty promising. I mean, I'm still getting the whole Little Shop of Horrors vibe. And I kind of wish the other one would have done like the same for me, but it's not. I'm gonna have to play around with that one. Maybe, I don't know, that pink, that bright, that hot pink is throwing me off. But you know, I mean, I've never tried it before, so this is my first time. Highly recommend it though. Highly recommend this yarn. It's super soft, super easy to work with. I have not had one problem with it wanting to peel. The color changes are pretty good. Like the color progression in the changes. There we go. But yeah, I'm really digging this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, see, like the colors are mixed up like they're supposed to be. They don't really pull to one side like Sally did. I don't know. I'm really liking this one. I want to have to figure something else to do with Sally, but I mean that's what I'm calling it. I do want to eventually get all of them. I'm hoping my husband didn't hear that. I hope he doesn't watch this channel. But, you know, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. But anyway, so after the flea market, I told him, I was like, well, you know, since we're so close to Bristol, I want to go to the Michaels over there. And he's like, what for? Oh, just to look. He's like, to get more yarn? No. But I want to look and see if they have the new yarn that I've been waiting for. And he's like, because I mean, I've mentioned it numerous times while we've been out at our Michaels, and I mean, he doesn't have the same passion for my hobby that I do. Yeah, so I have been getting quite a few orders lately. The red and blue bag that you guys saw. Okay, I want to call somebody out. It's a friend of mine named Robert. He's who I call the blanket master. He's really good at making blankets. I mean, I don't have the patience, you know. Once it gets to a certain like length or width or whatever, you know, the bigger it is, the more yarn it's going to use, and the less progression you're going to see. So that's why I don't do them. But anyway, he was like, oh, I want to make something different. Well, he got an order from somebody, and they wanted a bag. Now, we've had this issue before with him taking orders. She just said she wanted a red and blue bag. Well, that was all the information that he got. Didn't ask what type of bag, how big the bag, nothing. Didn't tell her price, nothing. So, she told him, just a standard size bag. And I said, okay. And I said, the all my bags, for the most part, are $25, and that's how much I would charge. And he's like, okay. So he told her, she was okay with it. I sent a picture of a bag that I thought was, an appropriate size. She said okay. And so I'm trying to teach him how to make it. Epic fail. So, I ended up having to make it. And I did, which, I don't mind, but I'm talking to you, Robert. Don't take orders for stuff that you don't know how to make. Just saying. I'm not mad at you by any means. You're still learning, but make sure that you can make something before you take an order. Just be like, let me get back to you in a couple days. Let me make sure that I can do it. That's all you gotta do. There's been times where I'm just like, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm still getting the Little Shop of Horrors in here. I'm loving the way this is working up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on this. This is no different than making a shawl. That's exactly what I'm going to tell myself. This is really pretty. These are definitely colors that I go for. I'm not going to do anything on this one only because I'm kind of saving this. I think I don't know yet. I don't know. I think what I might do is maybe pair these two up. I'm not sure yet, but I know this color for sure is going to be something I make my niece something in. She loves purple, and also it has the colors of the Bi Pride flag. So yeah, but I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this one. This one is definitely my favorite. So, anywho, again, special thanks to Michael, the Crafty Crocheter, the Crafty Crocheter. There we go. Again, thank you for the shout out. I know I've mentioned your name like 6 times now. But anyway, y'all stay safe. Have a good night. I'm going to try and finish up some projects. And maybe, I don't know, we might do like I wish I had enough subscribers to go live. That would be so great. That way we can do like a crochet with me. Okay, I did find another whip. And I can't find the yarn to finish it. I have tons of yarn, but the only store that sells Lily Sugar and Cream with that color wave is Ben Franklin. It's still attached, but it's a Mesh Market bag, I don't know if I have enough to finish it, and I don't know, I might, but I mean, I only need like 20 something more rows, so I might have just enough. I might try it and find out, and I might just work it up until I run out. So, but anyway, y'all have a great night. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Let's see what else. Tell my friends about it. Again, my website is knotsofcreationbear.com, just like the channel. Just .com. knotsofcreationbear.com. Also have a Facebook page. I believe it's just Knots of Creation. I can't remember. I mean, I'm on it all the time. I haven't posted anything new. But anytime I make something new, I try to get on here. I did start one of my whips though. I finished the scheme, so you know, this is a blanket that I've been making for Halloween. I actually like it. It kind of goes a little bit, but all right. Anyway, I love you guys. Stay safe and crochet on. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Bye.